Hello YouTube viewers, welcome back to the magic world of Photoshop. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through all the layers I applied and how I edited this amazing brown skin image. Right. So this image was shot with Nikon D750, ISO 100, ISO 100, shutter speed 125, aperture 7.0. Right. It was shot with 8600 dm. The one light setup to the one light setup with Godos 350 as the fill line, right? It also I use a seamless background, to achieve this amazing image, right? So without further ado, I'm going to walk you down to everything I did to get this amazing image, alright? So this is the after of all the retouching, everything I applied on this image. So I'm going to remove everything I applied on this image to start it afresh, to walk you through everything, both the retouching, the color grading, and everything I did to get this amazing image. Alright, so if you're watching this video for the first time, or if you're coming to this channel for the first time, please do well to turn on your notification button so you'll be the first person to get notified whenever we drop a video. Right, so also do well to check us up now social media platform, Brown C Photograph on Instagram, Brown C Photograph on Facebook. Thank you and peace. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to delete everything I applied on this image. I'm going to delete everything, right? So this was the frequency separation, right? So I'm going to delete every stuff I applied on this image to start everything afresh, like to get this amazing video. Alright, okay. Wow, see, it looks awkward. Alright, so this is the frequency separation. Alright, this is the frequency separation. So I'm going to remove the frequency separation and start the retouching afresh. Alright, so let's do the frequency separation. Alright, so this image, I zoom it in a bit so you see the and please, if you're shooting a model, if you're doing a model shoot or a product shoot, always go for a model that has a clean skin, right? A model that has a soft skin that can easily accept or correspond with any skin tone you're applying, right? And so before I go for any model, before I shoot any model, firstly I go to his or her page, check her out, check out her skin tone, then know if it suits what I really want to do or not. Alright, and so this model, Kezia Arela on Instagram, her skin is so nice, and there was no much blemishes on the skin, and that gives me a head to go straight to the frequency separation. Right, so let's get started. Alright, okay, so let's Ctrl J to duplicate the layer. Right, so I'm going to remove the one spot we had here. So I'm going to use my patch tool. Like, if you know me very well, you know I love using patch tool to remove my blemishes. If you've been following this channel, you really know I love using patch tool. Alright, so I'm going to remove the little spots on this image. Alright, okay, okay, I think I'm cool with the blemishes, right? So the before, this is the after. Alright, so let's merge our layer with Ctrl Shift E. Alright, so the layer is merged. Alright, so let me hit my frequency separation. Action. I have the same action for all my retouching, right? So this is my frequency separation. I'm going to hit the frequency separation here. So I'm using 4 0.7 on this image, right? In as much as I'm trying to make this image look great, so I'm also trying to maintain the originality and skin, right? I'm trying to maintain the skin from not being too artificial and smooth, alright? So let me open my frequency separation panel. Alright, so alright, so this frequency separation, this brushing might not be perfect, right? But in our next video, I'm going to make a video on how you can do your frequency separation from A to Z. But for the benefit of this video, I'm going to work on this image, right? So the frequency separation might not be perfect, right? But it's going to be great, trust me. Let me change my brush settings. I love using all my settings to 30, wet 30, mix 30, low 30, and my flow should be 60, right? 65. Alright, okay, cool. This was the before and this is the after. Alright, wow, it's looking great. This is how I blend my shadow and highlights. Alright, this is how I blend my shadow and highlights. Alright. There's no special stuff I love using one light setup, right? It gives your image it makes your image to stand out, right? It separates the highlight and shadow. Alright, that's one good thing about one light setup. Alright, basically highlights your shadow and highlight your highlight without you applying any frequency separation, as you can see from the above image. Alright, oh, that's great. Yeah, so we're still retouching the image, right? We're still retouching the image. Alright, so we are done with the face side, so we are still touching the shoulder and the hand. Alright. Yeah, cool. You can Control Z to undo the areas you need pencil here. Okay. So when you're retouching your image, you pay attention to your image, to your brushing. You pay attention to your brushing, to your retouching, so you won't over retouch or over paint your image. Alright, and when you're retouching, also too here to zoom out so you won't over edit your image, right? Yeah, I'm just trying to iron the clothes to balance my retouching, to balance my image, right? Okay, this is before, this is after, before, after. Let me zoom it in so you see the effect of my retouching on this image, right? Okay, so this is the before, this is the after, the before, the after. Alright, so it looks so amazing, it looks so great. The brushing, the retouching was on point, it looks so great and amazing. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so I forgot to give shout out to my makeup artist, Majesty _ beauty _ reflection on Instagram. She's the one that made this amazing and beautiful makeup. Yeah, so check her out on Instagram. She's good. Alright, so we're done with retouching on this image, right? So let me zoom in this image so you see the effect of our brush and retouch on the image. Alright, so this was the before, and this is the after. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go straight to color grading of this image, right? So what we're trying to achieve is the brown skin tone, right? We're trying to achieve the brown skin tone for this image. Alright, so I have a saved load for all my images, right? I have a saved load for all my images. Alright, so I'm going to apply my load and see the effect of it on this image. Alright, so remember initially I told you guys that I'm trying to replicate, I'm trying to show you guys what I did in the previous image I showed. Alright, so I'm not still out from what I said. I'm still going to give you the same skin tone, the same image of everything I did on the first image, alright, which was the after the retouching, right? So this is my color lookup table, right? So I hit my color lookup table. I have a save load, alright. So I'm going to hit on my save load, alright. So I'm going to hit on my save load, alright. Yeah, it's loading. so I have it saved on my download, right? I have it saved on my download. All right, Lightroom. All right, browsing photography and looks and grade. All right, so I'm going to use golden R. All right, so the reason why I'm using this golden R, I'm trying to get the brown skin, right? So I'm trying to get the brown skin of this image, the brown skin, right? So I'm going to drop my opacity to probably to 40. It's cool, right? So this is 40. I'm going to use 40. All right. So I'm going to apply my selective color. What I'm doing, I'm trying to make this image look brownish, right? So I add my yellow. All right. Okay. So this is before and this is the after. All right. So I'm going to whiten my eye before applying my contrast skin tone. All right. I'm going to whiten my eye. So I'm going to whiten the eye of the image. All right. I said it, my eye. I'm going to whiten the eye of the image. All right. So okay. That's my brush tool. All right. So I'm going to click on my alright, so this is it. Alright, so I'm going to add more highlight of this image so it will separate the highlight to enhance the highlight of the image, right? So I'm going to add more highlight so the highlighted side will be enhanced, right? So I'm going to go to my adjustment layer, hit on my curve. I'm going to put up my curve a bit. Alright, I'm going to control I to invert. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my it's already on my brush tool. I'm going to draw a line. Alright, draw a line. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to hit my invert layer to show you this diagram. I'm going to feather it to probably 40. 42 is cool. Alright. So this is the before. This was the before, and this is the after. The before, the after. Alright, so it looks amazing, right? It looks so great and amazing. This was the before retouching and color grading, and this is the after retouching and color grading. Before retouching and color grading, after retouching and color grading. So let me zoom in, see the effect of the retouching, the frequency separation, the dodge and burn, and the color grade. Alright. So this was the before everything, and this is the after. All right, so it looks great, and it pops out the it brought out the brown skin tone of this image. So if thanks so much for watching this video. Please do well to subscribe, share, comment, and like. All right, so if you want this color grade, if you want this amazing brown skin tone of this image, right, if you want it, please do well to drop your comment on the comment section. I will send it to you. Right, if you want it, do it to drop your comment on the comment section, or send a DM to us on our Instagram handle Brownsy Weddings or Brownsy Photography. You can also send a DM on our Facebook page Brownsy Photography. We'll give you we'll send the loot for you. Thank you so much. And the loot is going to be the first 10 persons that send DM to us. We are going to send this loot for free. The first 10 persons that send DM to us, we are going to send this note for free. So thank you so much for watching this video. Peace and peace.